Okay, Shalom. Okay, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, Barakatha Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles, the great millstone, our elders of GMS. Okay, and salutation, peace, and much blessings to your hopeful elect fellow laborers. Okay, you Israelites. Okay, you faith-based Israelites. Okay, this video is pretty much inspired by a word. I just want to examine a word. Simple. I mean, it's as simple as this, man. Examining a word, and that word is plain and clear. That's in the scriptures. you know. It just popped in my head from reading this article here. Does this human microchip implant have your name on it? And yeah, it does have 2/3 name on them. They have it playing 2/3 ready to line up and receive. And that's the thing about this. It's going to be a conscious effort. It's going to be a conscious decision that these jakes is going to make. But this over in British, but is big news over here in Babylon as well. All right, but British microchip implant takes hand swipe payment to next level along with end time prophecy concerns. Chip implants are just one of the many types of emerging technologies in the Internet of Things. An expanding digital cosmos of wireless connected internet-enabled devices. Some technologists are worried, however, the hackers targeted, let's say LOT, vulnerabilities in sensors and network architectures also may be tried to hack chip implants. And they're saying they're unhackable and they're untraceable, all that madness. But you never trust thy enemy. Like the scripture says, the scriptures warn you never to trust thy enemies. No tracking and no hacking. And tell you that they're even safe as far as they don't emit certain waves and things like that. Again, you're a fool. You fall for the okey doke. A straight up fool, man. Well, scriptures does say the simple believeth every word. Okay, it says here to date at least 10 state legislatures in the United States and Babylon have passed statutes to ban employers from requiring employees to receive human microchip implants. Okay, listen. Okay, you see how it says has passed to ban employers from requiring. So listen, it's not going to become like uh, they're, well, put it this way. They can't make you, but it's going to force you to make that decision. So again, that's the word I'm going to go into that's in the scripture. It means just plain and simple. It says receive. It says receive. All right. So let me continue on. Ban employers from requiring employees to receive human microchip implants. The most recent state was Indiana, which prohibited employers from requiring employees to be chipped as a condition of employment and discriminating against job applicants who refused the implant. All right. That don't mean that they're banning it altogether. They're saying that they can't make you get it, Well, it's going to come down to that anyway. It's going to come down to, you're going to choose life or death. Life is not to. It's the total opposite of what the world has been taught. It's total opposite of what the wicked IUIC, ISUPK are pushing. It's a total opposite, and a host of other damn fools. What's that, wifey? Wifey. They're going to have a lot of blood on their hands, man. It says Nevada legislation is the most restrictive. So all that's saying is, and that also shows me as well, there's going to be a big backlash. There's going to be a resistance, a resistance. And personally, I believe a lot of those heathens, I think it's probably going to be split down the middle, but mainly heathens are the ones that got the sense enough not to take it. It's Jake's, man, that's going to be lining up, fighting to get in line, that's going to receive it, man. All right. Although not a total ban as proposed in 2017, Nevada Assembly Bill 226 prohibits an officer or employee of Nevada from establishing a program authorized a person to voluntarily elect to undergo the implantation of such a microchip or permanent identification marker. As the impact and influence of chip implants increase in the United States, it will raise complex questions for state legislatures and courts to consider. And it switches to a when you push on this read more, it gives you something else here. Human microchip implants take center stage. You see, this is all recent, man. This is all recent news. So let's dive into it. The scripture itself. And you remember the article said receive. The scripture says receive as well. And just digging into the word receive, okay? Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. This is a quick video. Just dig. You do a little bit of digging in words, man. It just opens up. You know, it just opens up a lot. It tells you a lot. Where you think the word receive, of course, just simply that you're receiving something. But to go into it, it's to dig into it. It's like really a conscious. It's telling you a conscious. You're making a conscious decision to receive it. You know. So I'm gonna do a little bit of digging other than this blue letter dictionary, other than this blue letter biblical usage, to give something to someone of one's own accord, to give one something to his advantage, to bestow a gift, to grant, give one to one asking, give to one asking. So you let have, to supply, furnish necessary things, to go over, give over, deliver, to reach out, extend, present, writing, to give over to one's care, and trust and commit. Okay, something to be administered, to give or commit. And again, how they come up with embargoes and Christianity and sin, it's mind-boggling how they, which it's just mind-boggling how they come up with it, man. It's almost humorous in a way, but this ain't no laughing matter. It's a serious business. Let them play with it all they want. You know, they're the ones that's gonna have to answer to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in the day of judgment, man. You know, the day of visitation. And can you imagine the stupid looks that's going to be on their faces? To give what is due or obligatory, to pay wages and reward, to furnish, endure, to give, to cause, profuse, give forth from oneself, to give, hand out lots, to pour, to offer, to call, to cause to come forth, death and hell, to give up to death, to give one to someone as his own, as an object of his saving care, to give one to someone. Okay. To give one to someone to care for his interests, to give one to someone to whom he already belonged, to return, to grant or permit one. All right, so let's do this here. Where's she at? Okay, hold up. Strong's definition, prolonged from a primary verb, which is used as an alternative in most of the sentence. To give, used in a very wide application, properly, or by implications, literally or figuratively, great, modify, adventure, bestow, bring forth, commit, deliver up, give, grant, hinder, make, minister, number, offer, have power, put, receive, set, show. Okay. Okay, here we go. Receive. Just keep digging. Just keep giving. Just keep digging. To be given, presented with, or paid something, suffer, experience, or be subject to. Okay, here you go. People also ask, what do you receive? What do you receive mean? What do you receive mean? So you receive is saying you receive. Like the scripture says. Hold up. Let me go back. That's what the scripture says, right? To receive. It says to receive. Slock it. To receive. To receive. You receive. What do you receive mean? To get, accept. Accept. They're going to accept it. Take or acquire something. What do you receive mean? What's another word for receive? To take something that has been given, offered, or paid, collect, and accept. It keeps saying accept. So receive is accept is another word for receiving. Get or obtain. Their excuse is going to be to obtain peace and safety, right? Let me do this instead. To receive. It doesn't go any deeper than that. What is correct to receive or to received? Receiving, past tense, past, particle receive. Receiving. What is the verb for receive? Receive. To take into one's possession, something offered or delivered. To receive many gifts, to have something bestowed, conferred. To receive an honorable degree, to have delivered or brought to one, to receive a letter. Receive is a verb that typically means get, be given, or be the recipient of something. Some people misspell the word with an IE instead of an EI, but receive is always an error, so make sure not to use the spelling in writing. So, for what I've found so far, it means to accept. Receiving something, you're accepting it. So it's a conscious effort. And that's what's going to piss Yahushua off. They might have a conscious effort to get down with Esau. What does the root word receive mean? Etymology from the Middle English received, from Old French recevoir, from Latin recipio, past particle receptus, to take back, get back, regain. What are they accepting it for? To get back their peace and safety, to get back their stability, being able to eat and drink and live merrily, and to be merry, gay, regain, recover, take to oneself, admit, accept, conscious effort. It's a conscious effort they're making. Accept, consent to receive, a thing offered. Ooh, that's crazy. I'm going to close it here, digging into the scriptures. A couple of scriptures I have. Well, scripture that came to mind. Um, um, it's about to go down, y'all. You know, Deuteronomy 8, Deuteronomy 12 and 3. Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them. You know, like the scripture says, follow not a multitude to do evil, and it's going to be millions lining up to receive it, man. It's going to be millions lining up to receive it. Millions, man. You know, that snare is a trap. Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them. You know, that snare is a trap, man, which ultimately that snare is going to destroy a lot. To knock, strike, bring down, strike down, to be trussed after, be impaled, strike at, take aim at, be struck, to ensnare, to be ensnared, to lay snares. Snares. A trap for catching birds or animals. A trap. Typically one having a noose or wire or cord. It's a spiritual thing, you understand. It's not, well, it's physical as well. You're accepting something physical. You know, a length of wire, a device for catching small. A snare. It just can't be. Usually with a rope or wire. A snare is also a trick. A snare is also a trick or situation that deceives you or involves you unexpectedly in a problem. The legal system is full of snares for the unwary. You know, they weren't warned properly. Beautiful, beautiful scripture there. Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them. After that, they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, saying, in this sense, Esau is the God. How did these nations serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy power, for every abomination of the Lord to the Lord which he hateth have they done unto their gods. For even their sons and their daughters they have burnt into the fire, in the fire to their gods. What thing whatsoever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish of it. So I'm going to close it there. So I hope you were informed and edified. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom.